All right. I'm alive. I'm not dead. There's this common assumption that when I don't upload for a day, everybody just assumes I died. Or, well, normally I update you guys. Normally, like 9 times out of 10, when I don't upload, like it's normally because I'm sick. Unless some crazy shit happens. Like I think during the month that Until Dawn was out, it was like 45 videos or something like that in that month. And I ended up missing 1 day at the end of that. And then people just assumed I died. I'm alive, okay? I promise. I won't die unless a car crashes straight into my window. Which honestly, I've thought about it before. Like I wouldn't put it past people. I wouldn't put it past if somebody hated my guts, hated me to the point of murder, figured out where I live, somehow managed to get a head start and just plow straight through this window with their car. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. There are times when I hear like an airplane or something flying above my house and it sounds really close to where I'll actually start thinking that this plane is gonna try to land on my house. Think about it all the time. I mean, it's not impossible. As far as what was wrong with me, I felt like I was gonna die, basically. Honestly, I didn't know what the problem was. Like, it just felt like there was something in my stomach. It felt like an alien impregnated me, like its baby was just growing inside of my stomach, and it could just burst out at any moment. It actually felt like a twisting, wrenching, sharp pain in my stomach. I don't know what it was, but whenever I moved, it hurt really bad, so I mean, it's gone for now. Please don't come back. Kind of felt like that stabbing feeling. You know when you run for a really long time and your side starts hurting? Yeah, kind of felt like that, but in my stomach. It feels like I ate a box of sharpened pencils. It was awful, honestly. Like, anyway, with all that time that I had to rest and, you know, hope that my stomach didn't explode, I had a lot of time to sleep, and, well, speaking of planes, I had a dream about a plane. I had a dream that I was in my middle school. And, okay, please don't judge me on this. It's a really weird dream. I've had stories about dreams that I've had before, and people were just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, honestly, I kind of want to go back to a psychiatrist or something like that and ask them what my dreams actually mean. I would say that more than half of my dreams involve me dying or somebody else getting killed, or some sort of traumatic event. I don't know if that's because of, like, anxiety or something, or there's some sort of deep-rooted thing inside of my brain where it's like I'm running away from something and now I have dreams about people dying or some shit. I don't know. Dreams can mean some really weird things. Like, I've looked at charts before and I've never found anything, like, similar to mine. Actually, I'll diagnose myself. Fuck it. I have dreams about people dying. Dreaming is considered a sign of a healthy and interactive mind, and it helps the brain to transfer the thoughts that are in your temporary memory into your permanent memory. What does it mean to have death-related dreams? Death-related dreams are usually covered with an intense feeling that takes your sleep away. Okay, so apparently dreaming of death means I have a feeling of guilt or fear to be judged by somebody. I'm just a scared person, or I could be psychologically disturbed. Fucking great. Having dreams about people dying is an indication of pregnancy. What? Oh no, I ain't looking at this shit no more. No. This is like the shit that you search up when you're like, I have a stomach ache, and then you go and read into it and you think you have cancer or some shit. Never Google symptoms. Ever. Because you're gonna assume the worst case scenario, and in this situation now I think I'm pregnant. I'm a man. Pretty much. Am I a guilty person? I normally try my best to avoid things I won't feel guilty about. I have felt guilty before. This dream ended up taking place inside of my middle school. I don't remember it too vividly. I only remember 2 specific spots. So in my middle school, I remember specifically there was like a big field, there was a couple of bleachers, there was a basketball court, and then there was just like a random blacktop, I guess, where people parked, but it wasn't used for parking. It was just used for like recess. You could park there, but nobody did. Everybody just used it for recess. And there was a giant log that everybody would like sit on. It was massive. I remember walking outside. I don't know why I was out there. I don't know why I was in the middle school either, because I looked like myself. Like, I remember like feeling my face, and I had a beard and everything. I didn't have a full beard in middle school. I had just like the little thingy. And I didn't have long hair either. I would have remembered, because trust me, after you have long hair for at least a year straight, getting rid of it is a very strange feeling. Like, I still have random spasms in my neck where I try to do like a random hair flip. And that's when I realized that I didn't do hair flips in order to get hair out of my face. I just did it to try to look elegant or some shit. Just know that any guy that you see walking around that has long hair, whenever he does a hair flip, he's doing it to look cool. Not because his hair is actually in his face and it's blurring his vision. Oh, of course it does blur his vision, but it doesn't bother him that much. He's just trying to look really cool. Trust me. Take that from a guy that had long hair, okay? I had long hair just to talk to girls in middle school. That was it. That was the sole reason I had long hair. I liked it. It was nice, but that was the sole reason. Anyway, I'm walking outside and it's nighttime, okay? And I remember that everybody was standing outside. We were in this field just walking, and we looked up and you could see, you know how planes have like that little light on it and it blinks and you can see it in the night sky? It's just like flying and it just blink, 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 blink. Well, we saw it, and this plane was just kind of close. Like, it was kind of close to the ground. And kind of close as in, like, you know, hundreds of feet above us, but, like, really close for a plane. And all I remember is this plane started, like, turning sideways. I heard a girl scream, and the plane just fucking explodes. It just explodes, and all of this shit just comes flying down, crashes on the ground. Okay, and it wasn't, like, directly above me. It was in the distance. It exploded. Everything hit the ground. It was this loud boom, and there was, like, a shockwave and shit. This plane explodes. Everybody scatters and runs, okay? And there's these trailers outside. I run into these trailers. I didn't have any regard for whoever was living there, nothing. Just run in there, open the door, just smash through the door completely. There was a girl that followed me, and I remember that when I smashed into, like, this trailer place, we ended up waking up the people that were in the place. And for some reason, these people weren't disturbed at all by the exploding fucking plane and screams and all of the people scattering outside, the mayhem. And for some odd reason, I mean, I would have, in reality, I would have left if they told me to leave. But, I mean, in that situation, actually, no, I wouldn't have. I would have stayed inside of their house whether they liked it or not, because I ain't trying to fucking die. I just watched a plane explode. I don't know what the fuck is going on. You can yell at me later, but for now, I'm gonna cling on to you for dear life, and you're gonna like it. There was a girl that followed me into this place in the middle of the panic, and I remember that I walked through their hallway. I walked down their hallway, and actually their hallway is modeled after mine, so I guess that makes sense in my dream. I walked down this hallway, go into this room, and there's a girl in there trying to sleep. And when I went into the room, she woke up. Now, the one girl that was running in with me ended up going in there with me, and then these two just started talking to each other, and then they started making out. In front of me. I don't understand. There was just an explosion, and then this girl just wants to have sex with this random... My dreams make no sense. They're just filled with people dying, sex, and just really fucked up things. So that was one of the dreams that I remembered. I had a couple more, but they weren't anything like that one. I've had dreams about people being, like, sacrificed and shit, and be for Illuminati. But yeah, if anybody could tell me if, you know, I'm pregnant or psychologically fucking insane, or I'm a sociopath or something of that sort, I mean, if you're an experienced doctor, subscribe to some random nerd on the internet, me, diagnose me, please. Just let me know.